Today I'm going to be doing a summer-ish makeup tutorial on what I would typically wear any day of the summer. It's pretty easy, I think, not very many products, and very light with the makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please like or subscribe. For summer, I like to go a lot lighter with my makeup than I would normally, so I don't use foundation. I usually just opt for a tinted moisturizer, and for that I use either the Mercier tinted moisturizer, or I just go for my Bobbi Brown moisturizer tint. So it's just like my normal moisturizer, but they added a little bit of color. So it's literally a tinted moisturizer. As opposed to this, I think it's more of just like a light foundation. I think I'm going to use my Mercier tinted moisturizer. It has an SPF already built in, SPF 20, which is very important. So if your tinted moisturizer or foundation does not have SPF, I suggest either putting it on before and letting it soak in, or mixing it in with your product. And I just apply with my fingers. And right now I actually have a few spots, sadly, so I have to conceal those also. Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer with a Real Techniques brush. And for blemishes and spots, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Finish Concealer, just like I did in my previous video. Apply with a small brush and blend in with my fingers. Anywhere where there's a little bit of redness, or you just want to conceal a little bit more. So I'm going to skip contouring or anything like that, and I'm just going to use a little bit of bronzer. Bronzer was really scary to me at first. I wasn't quite sure how to use it, but I use it very sparingly. MAC bronzing powder in golden. I usually try to stay away from powders in the summer because I feel like they get kind of gross and grimy when you're out in the sun and you're sweating or your face gets wet or whatever. So this is the only powder product I'm going to be using. I just swirl a little bit on this EcoTools Kabuki brush. I think it's a little bit dirty, sorry. And I just do the threes, or the 3 and the E, I guess, of the face, which is over here by the brow, the cheek, and the jaw. Along the jawline, take a little bit more, tap it off. Anywhere where the sun would hit your face. So here, a little bit on top of the nose, a little bit on the forehead, and that's about it really. That's all I apply. Oh, I almost forgot. Brows. For brows I'm just going to use what I always use, which is the MAC brow set. And today I think I'm going to go for, instead of the MAC cream blush, I'm going to use a travel size Tarte natural cheek stain. I really love stains. They're really low maintenance. You put them on in the morning and you're good for the rest of the day. This one is Blushing Bride. It's really pretty. And like I said, this is the sample size. I got this at Sephora, like, because I bought some odd number of products, and I'm not even close to finishing this yet, and I've had it for like at least a semester. And you can either put it on your fingers and put it on, but I just go ahead and put it straight on my cheeks. And I just blend it with my fingers. For eyes, I'm not going to use a powder eyeshadow. I'm actually going to be using a cream eyeshadow, and this is, of course, one of my favorite brands, Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow in Cement. It's a very subtle cement, but very flattering and pretty color. I like it a lot, and I highly recommend it if you are willing to splurge. For mascara, I would probably go for MAC Splash Proof Lash. I haven't really given this a fair trial for being waterproof because I kind of jumped in the pool immediately after putting it on and it smudged and stuff, so I guess I haven't really given it a fair trial, but I'm not too sure about this one. For lash tint, which is awesome, it's called the 4-Day Lash Tint by Tarte. I've tried it out, worn it for 4 days. It does not come off, and it's not so much a mascara, it's definitely more of a tint. It just makes your eyelashes darker and separated and keeps them that way for hours, even through showers, through swimming, dunking your head in water, bobbing for apples, whatever it is that you're doing that requires getting wet. I recommend this. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to put it on because it does take quite a bit to get off. I'm just going to use my Smoky Lash. I would use a waterproof version, but I don't have it. That's about it for summer. The only other thing I would do is spray my face with MAC Studio Fix Plus just to refresh and to use a fixative to make sure that my makeup's not going to move. I mean, it's probably not going to. I really only used very few products and they don't really budge. For summer, which I did today, do pretty much every day, is use Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray. It's kind of pricey, but I think it's worth it. It's sea salt infused hairspray, and I just spray it at my roots and I use my fingers and just kind of do this, and it gives sort of a beachy texture to my hair and a little bit added volume, and it smells really good, and I love anything that smells like the ocean, so I was kind of sold on it when I saw it. So that's about it, and I will see you all later.